Got there in the end. Now, I tell that joke, right? Then I remember, this is an advert for yogurt. I've been talking about tampons. I might as well have just walked in my broadest Somerset accent and just gone, yeah, so is this like the advert for like yogurt or something in heaven? Can we get on with it, please? And he goes, oh, nice. Okay. Janelle, why don't you go first? And I think, oh my God, I fucked it up. I'm going to get kicked out of the country. And my brain kind of just runs off. Ashamed. And then the director, he gets out this board and he puts this board up. And then he gets a pen and he writes 2 words on the board. And he goes, right, this is what you guys have to do. Just look straight down the barrel of the camera and say these words. Can you read them? Yes, yes, good. Okay, right, Janelle, off you go. And she stands there looking bloody gorgeous. And she goes, yogurt, M. If any of you missed that, I got the job because I can pronounce The best part was when we did actually film that advert, because it's an advert and it's on TV, you have to do everything very fucking quick. We had to do it in 4 seconds. I dropped this great big splooge of like white yogurt on my black trousers because I was sat down as we were filming. Oh yeah, big old cum shot. And they said, oh, it's all right, we're just shooting you from here up, don't worry about it, just keep going. So, and when I went back home, I went up to the guy who I was dating, and he goes, what happened? And I went, and then my brain went, I've got an idea. Don't tell him the truth, I've got a much better idea. And I went, I'm really sorry. A policeman pulled me over. And I didn't know what else to do because I didn't have any money. I will tell you about our breakup later. And I must say, I will mention right now, I know I said the word, I said the C word, didn't I? I said the word cunt. It's terrible. No lady has a cunt unless she married it. That usually divides a room. I think it is a terrible word, to be fair. It's a bit of a harsh sounding word, because I travel a lot on planes and things, and I read erotic novels. Yeah, don't sit next to me, it's lots of musk. And I read this one, and it was absolutely great. It kind of had all these descriptions of ladies, bits, and it was very descriptive. It was wonderful. It was like pulsating lips, quivering membranes, hot throbbing wetness. I was like, fuck me, I'm going to lock myself in the toilet and scrub the jellyfish. But then I read another one from the same publisher, and it was terrible. It was absolutely appalling. I wish I could remember the title, because then I could tell you not to buy it. And they only had 2 words. They had 2 words for a lady's lovely, juicy box of love. Can you believe that? One was quim. What? That makes it sound like it smells of lavender. And there's only one lady who has a quim, and that's the Queen. The Queen sits on her quim and the butler starches it. I think that's all that happens there, right? And the other word was cunt. And it's like, that's a little bit bipolar for me. Do you know what I mean? That's too extreme. And it was like, it makes it sound like a paper bag. It makes it sound like somebody's walked mud in. It makes it sound like kind of the thick member of the genitalia family. It's like, oh, this is labia. Labia's doing a Masters of Architecture. This is clitoris. Clitoris is doing a Bachelor's of Law. And this is cunt. She mows lawns. Right, I wanted to tell you about, the reason when I came here because I was in love with somebody, and that went, rapidly downhill. And you know when kind of you're in a relationship with somebody and you don't even want to look at them when you're doing missionary? You're kind of sort of there like this thinking, oh my God, he stinks, and he's there kind of like thinking, I'm sure I alphabetized those DVDs. That fucking bitch never puts anything back where I want it. We'd reached that point. And so we went to a sex shop to enliven things up, right? And I was like, at first we kind of wandered into the costumes and kind of, he was like, ooh, French maid. I'm like, what is so sexy about onions and a baguette? I was like, can't we be a little bit original? Can't we go for maybe an Austrian maid? Do you know what I mean? I will be wipe clean. And you can have 20 thrusts and that'll be it. Really efficient. Or an American maid. I'll talk in a Mexican accent and you can shoot me in the chest. Variety. And I saw I saw two things that kind of worried me. Just two. And one was a plastic vagina. And it was quite normal apart from missing the woman. Not essential. And it was in a little box. It was like a box in a box. And it had brown and grey pubic hair. I was like, how long's this thing been on the shelf? I sort of looked at it and I thought, maybe it comes with a free cat and lots of baggage.